always pick on emerging AI trends, whether it is in image generation, text generation, vector databases. Now, identify gaps in domains. When I mean domains, it could be edtech, fintech, medtech, medical, or real estate, anything. Identify gaps in the domains that could be filled with this evolving AI tech. And here are two minimalistic landing pages that I created for two new ideas. And when I mean new, I would say absolutely like nothing is absolutely new. Maybe some other people have thought about it. But if I didn't have question today, I didn't have super meme today, and I didn't have any product today, these would be the products that I would probably work on or ideate and validate on. So whenever an AI SaaS idea strikes me, I just try to put it in one slide. This is the landing page website. That means when someone, let's say, these two are hypothetical startups, StorySketch.ai. They don't really exist in the world. I just made them up. So if someone goes to StorySketch.ai, I want this to be the first landing page screen, and whether this messaging is clear, etc. That is what I think about. So consistent illustrations for your stories, YouTube videos, games, and more. There are three things here. One is the title, perfect and apt title for this idea. Then the message, that is the copy, landing page copy, consistent illustrations for your stories. That is an unmet need as of today, or it is an evolving need. That means startups are trying to solve it, but they have not fully solved it. So if I were ideal today, I would probably work on this idea. Now the biggest thing is that here's where I would go into customer persona. Now with consistent illustrations, you can enable story writers, or you can enable YouTube creators, or you can go to gaming domain and give this tool. Now this is where customer persona is defined, and I as a bootstrapper try to see which fits me well, which target audience. For example, since I'm a creator anyways, probably if I create a tool for YouTube videos, it might be easy for me to execute as a solo bootstrapper. Whereas the same thing could be done for games, but it might be harder because I need to start talk with gaming companies, get on calls, do demos, and then go through that sales cycle and build a tool for them. And probably they don't trust me as an individual, right? So this is where you need to define customer persona and choose actively with heart, mind, and thought where you need to operate. Let's think about another idea, fillanything.ai. Again, for example, if I'm running a startup, I am asked to fill Y Combinator application, startup application. I'm applying for another startup accelerator. It asks me 100 questions. Can I just give all my information as a founder, as well as my startup information? And there is an AI that is built on vector database to do retrieval. And for every question that is on the online form, maybe AI will generate uh, automatically the data that needs to be filled. I just click insert content. So it might be a Chrome application that I can build, etc. So provide your data once and effortlessly autofill any online form, whether it's a questionnaire for your startup or a job application. AI generated submissions every time. This is how I envision the landing page to look when I think about this idea, fill anything dot AI. Again, this is a completely hypothetical idea. Like I mentioned, I would probably validate and see who will pay for this, how I can execute this if I was idle as of today.